When you are trying to talk about how old you are in Spanish, let's say you want to say the sentence, I am 14 years old. So naturally, you would probably want to start by saying I am, right? Yo soy. And then 14 years, 14 años. However, it turns out this is actually very wrong. This is not how you talk about age in Spanish ever. This would not make sense to a Spanish speaker. What they do instead is they actually phrase it like this. Instead of saying I am 14 years, they say I have 14 years. So let's translate this. We know how to say I have, that's yo tengo. How do you say 14 in Spanish? It's been a while, but that's catorce. And then the word for years is años. And as a reminder, make sure that you have this little tilde on your N in años. Otherwise, it means something you do not want to say you have 14 of. So why do they say it like this instead? Instead of I have 14 years, I have, or instead of I am, I have. Well, one way that you can kind of help remember is the word for birthday is cumpleaños, feliz cumpleaños. And cumple means to accomplish, right? And años means years. So every time you get another year older, or you're saying like, hey, you've accomplished that year. So you get to like collect it kind of. So you're like gathering years as you get older. But no matter what, you always are going to use tener for describing ages. So let's look at these three examples real quick. So let's say we wanted to say I am 16 years old. Remember, I'm not going to say I am. I'm going to say I have 16 years. So this is going to be yo tango. 16, well, the way you say 16 is 16. And then years, años. So I have 16 years. Okay, what if we want to say my friend is 22? So now I need to say my friend has. And so remember, these are our different forms of tener. You've seen these a million times, but instead of using the yo form, we're going to use this form for my friend. So let's say my friend, mi amigo, has, tiene, and then 22 is 22 years, años. All right, cool. My friend has 22 years. And then lastly, let's say you are 19. So we really want to say you have 19 years. This is our you form of tener. So we're going to say tú tienes. Tú tienes. Tú tienes. 19. 19 años. All right. Last thing that we want to talk about is how you actually ask someone how old they are. So in English, we say, hey, how old are you? So you would think that you're going to start writing like how, como, viejo, or something like that. But again, since they always talk about ages like you have years, they're actually just going to ask, hey, how many years do you have? How many years have you collected? And so we need to say how many, which is the word cuantos. And don't forget your upside down question mark. So cuantos with an accent on the A. All right, how many years? Años. And then do you have? So how many years you have? We're going to say tienes for you have. So if somebody asks you, ¿cuántos años tienes? How many years do you have? They're really asking you, how old are you? And you're going to be like, oh, yo tengo 15 años, or however many years you have. And there you go.